any kind of college basketball. Trying a little something new. The college basketball is going to come back around. We still got the North Carolina Tar Heels just smashing records left and right. But wanted to take a break for a minute from the 40-point victories there and get y'all a little bit of Football Manager 2021. I have not played a ton of this in the past. I think I had like Football Manager 2012 or 2015 or maybe both, who knows. I never played either of them too awfully much. Definitely was not any good at it. I've been playing this one a little bit more, trying to get something going here. So, my mom grew up in Germany. I've spent some time over there, so wanted to check out something in Germany, and found a lot of people talking about this team, 1FC Kaiserslautern. Apparently, they used to be awesome, and then they sucked, right? So, my favorite part in any kind of general manager game like this is like bringing in young guys and training them up and building from within, like in out of the park. I like to make sure my draft picks are the ones that come up and lead the team. Like, I never like the free agent market or whatever. And obviously, Football Manager is a bit of a different beast. You have your youth intake, you have your transfer market, all that sort of thing. And at times, you just absolutely have to abuse the loan system just to make it. If you want to get promoted or you want to get by and have a decent team within your budget, whatever the case may be. But knowing that I wanted to generate younger players, I know like it's cool to take a team from absolutely nothing and grow them up, right? But so much of your youth intake in this game has to do with reputation and facilities and all that sort of thing. Kaiserslautern already had a bit of a reputation, already had some youth facilities, already had some of the stuff in place that I could sort of start that, development process right away from day one. And I thought it was a lot cooler doing it that way than like having to struggle through 10 years just to be able to start developing players and what have you. So this is the team that I'm rolling with. And if you take a look here at the inbox, I got it to this point. I was like, oh man, this is going to be great to broadcast, to stream, to let people watch, because we're down to the last 4 matches. Here we are. We're in the main German first division is the Bundesliga. I started off in the 3rd league, got promoted to Bundesliga 2, and now in the 2nd year of that league, I'm in this promotion race. And if you take a look at this, we're 30 games in. It's a 34-game schedule. We have 4 teams all right here in this top 4 within 3 points of each other. Any one of these four teams could win the league, could end up in first place overall. The thing is, only the first 2 gain automatic promotion to the top tier. And then this third one will play a playoff game against one of the teams. So the top tier has the same thing, like the very bottom 2 teams are getting relegated, and then the third from the bottom has to go into the playoff and play this third from the top team from Bundesliga 2. Winner goes to the top league, loser is in Bundesliga 2. So out of these 4 teams, 3 of them are going up. 2 of them are definitely going up. One of them will have a playoff chance, and one of them is just nothing. They're just staying. They get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. And that's crazy because, like, as of right now, 4 games left, any one of these could win the league, or you could be completely out of it. So it's going to be an absolutely insane race. Anybody, if you've read through this, it already tells you the most eye-catching fixture is going to be St. Pauli and Darmstadt. That's these 2 teams right here. They have to play each other. Myself, Colm, neither of us play any of these other 4 teams, and the schedules are all down here at the bottom. So I think St. Pauli and Darmstadt having to play each other is definitely in my favor. You can see over here how we've all done recently. Darmstadt was in first. They've fallen off with some really bad form lately. I've been kind of hit or miss. I haven't lost any. I drew a couple of games I really probably shouldn't have. I did have a game. I was so mad. I had a game. I was winning 1-0 with like 5 minutes left. And then I had, in the last 5 minutes, 2 of my players sent off and gave away a penalty shot. And it ended up in a draw. So that's sort of the history of where we're at right here. Let me give y'all, since I haven't streamed any of this before, let me give you just a quick little overview on my team and who's playing. We can take a look at the reports here and sort it by ability. Now, there are a couple of these guys down here. These loaned in guys, for some reason, I'm not getting current ability on them anymore. I used to, and now I'm not. I don't know why. I can tell you pretty much straight away, Julian Reichman is probably, I mean, he's absolutely my best defensive center player. He's probably one of the better players on my team. He's 23 years old. I've actually had him on loan from Werder for 2, maybe 3 years now, and I just recently finalized his loan agreement. He'll be on the team again next year. So that's where we start there. Inigo Lopez, I brought him in as a striker on loan from one of the top teams in the Spanish First Division here. And you can see, I mean, he's got the finishing, the first touch, definitely great acceleration. He's got really good ratings on all of the key ones off the ball. His mentals are hit and miss, but he does have the composure, he does have the decision-making, anticipation, all those things. The work rate leaves something to be desired, but I brought him in because it's striker I was just really lacking. What's up, Breeze? Yeah, I thought I would try a little bit of Football Manager just to do something new, you know? Change it up a little bit and get some excitement going in here, because this is going to be an exciting 4-game stretch. Anything could happen here. But I was definitely lacking at striker. Now I've got some young ones in the pipes coming up. I think next year I'll be ready for one of my homegrown guys to take over theoretically. But I brought in Lopez on loan. I've been very happy with him. I think he's got 14 goals? 11 goals. Oh, he's got 11 goals in league play, and then he had another 3 goals in cup play. And then the other one that I've loaned in is Onxo. He's a regen from Vigo, also Spanish. And you can see here, very similar, finishing, first touch, pacey kind of guy, kind of hit or miss mentals. And they wanted him to play striker. I wanted him to reinforce my wing position. I don't know how successfully he's done that. He probably would have been better off at striker. But I'm playing him on the wing just to give me a little bit of a boost. I knew I was going to be in this promotion fight. I was looking for a little bit of a boost. So those are my loanees, and all of them, I mean, Reichman and Lopez are definitely right at the top of the list. Angso is one of my better players. But as far as the guys that we've got on my team, I've got this 26-year-old fullback, on my right fullback, Phil Newman, solid guy. Felix Getzi. I'm sure I'm going to just mangle some of the pronunciations. I'll give it my best. But anyway, this guy was on loan with us when I started. He was actually on the team. He got bought, and then I brought him back when his contract expired. Actually, I think I might have paid a little bit for him to bring him back. But anyway, he's tremendous. Very good. I usually play him the defensive midfield. He's technically sound. Mentals are getting pretty solid. He's athletic enough to get by. I think he's a fine player at 26 years old. Very glad to have him here. And has his contract expiring, but I've got him agreed to a provisional contract. So he'll be with the team for the foreseeable future. Marlon Ritter, this dude has been my MVP for years. He can do everything pretty well. His corners are exceptional. His free kick taking is exceptional. He's pretty good at penalties as well. And he doesn't have any major weakness. This is the guy that got me out of the 3rd division into the 2nd division. He's a mainstay. The computer keeps trying to bench him, but I'm like, who's going to take my corners and free kicks if this guy's not on the field? So he's played as much as humanly possible for me. Insar Aksakal, brought him in. He's a young guy playing out on the wing. Really nice pace on the wing, I think. Technically sound, but his mentals are pretty much trash. I'm hoping that he develops. He's getting a lot of first-team soccer. But, that the fact that his mentals really aren't there is one of the reasons I brought in Ongso. And then we've got my man, Ongmang Diawusi, 26-year-old winger. And this is actually who I was trying to replace initially. But even though, you look at him and none of this jumps off the page at you, but look, I mean, he just scores goals. I don't know what it is about this guy. He consistently creates chances, creates goals, scores goals in huge moments. So, I know his mentals are a little bit stronger than some of these other guys that we've seen. especially like Oxacal. He's definitely athletic as could be, but I just can't keep him off the field. So he's here. He's here for a few years. We're paying him very well, and I keep looking for a replacement, and I just can't find it. Axel Schwem. This was one of my first regens. He was the best player out of my very first regen, my very first youth intake. I actually, you can already see his passing is off the charts, and his passing has been off the charts since he was 15. I put him on the field on the first team late in his 16-year-old year. His 17-year-old year, he bounced back and forth, and now this year he's been just consistently on the field for me. The plays that he makes are absurd. He's only 18 years old, so I can't imagine where his mentals will end up once he hits his mid-20s, 24, 25. You can see he's definitely athletic enough, especially at this level. Hopefully that continues to grow. He's 6'1". He can get up and head. He's got the jumping reach, potential off the charts. So I love Axel Schwem. He's another one that's already signed a provisional contract. So even though it shows only through 2024, he'll be here for a long time. And you can look at the teams that want him. If you're familiar, basically all of these teams are in first divisions, either in Germany or I think most of the rest of these are Italian, Austrian, or Spanish. I can't remember. It's been a while. But I'm not selling him. They're going to have to come at me hard. Denzel, I don't know how to pronounce this dude's last name. Denzel Derouve. I call him Derouve because he makes the moves. This dude passes like an absolute nut. With already having Schwem and Ritter, it's tough to get him on the field, and you can see his passing's not listed as high as Schwem's, but he's got some other really nice parts of his game. Really athletic, some really nice mentals going on. His first touch is tremendous. So, and this is another really young guy. So you'll see as I go through this, I've got an absolute glut, an embarrassment of riches at the midfield. But these guys, while they got crazy potential, they're still developing. So it's hard because I just can't take Ritter off the field. He does too much for us in set pieces. Sasha Hartel, there's not much to talk about here. His technical stuff's not great. Good mentals. He's all right. Decent pace, decent work rate. I've tried to bring in Serrano to replace him, actually. Some of these other guys, Lucas Roser, he was my former striker. He really just doesn't have enough there for me. Sean Parker was great in the first year, playing him on the right wing. He scored a lot of goals, but he's getting up there in age, and he's not big enough. He's just one of these little smaller, pacey kind of guys. Oscar Block is a very good young defender for me. Tom Fladung, another one of these guys in the midfield. And you can see he's got some places where he's lacking, especially up here in the mentals, but he can pass. He's got vision, work rate. He's not quite as athletic as the others, so he's probably the odd man out as far as developing midfielders. And that mostly rounds out who I'm really excited about. I do have this young guy here, 24 years old, Borja Lerna. Just a pacey wing, and again, kind of like Diawusi, one of these guys who nothing jumps off of the screen here ratings-wise, but you put him on the pitch and he just makes plays, so I like him. Even though nothing here tells me that I should, I like having him around. But anyway, that's my team. That's the situation that we find ourselves in. Now we got four matches to get knocked out. Oh, and Sean Parker injured right away, and so is Sasha Hartel. He's going to be out for 3 days. That's all right. Now this is not all right. Axel Schwem, right off the bat, I get 3 injuries, and one of them has to be to Axel Schwem going into this home stretch, and that's 3 to 5 weeks. So it's going to take my most promising young player off the field for the duration. You guys aren't going to get to see Schwem play likely on this stream. We could try to keep him out on the field at least for this next game, and I never do this. I always leave to physio. Let's see, 3 to 4 weeks. If we take a look at the schedule, where does that put us? We're on. That puts us toward the end of May. Maybe he could be back for this last game against Ingolstadt. I would rather have him for the HSV game, but again, I've got so much talent on the midfield. We'll leave it to physio. We don't want to risk our future here. Let's hope that that's the last of the injuries for this stream. And we'll move on past that. We can survive without him on the pitch. I would like to have him, obviously. Scouting meetings, I know some people address this every week It would go away if I would just address it and then come back when it hits 10. I just leave it there, so I've got some recommendations at all times. I'm sure there's better ways to handle that, but it's the lazy man's way of going about it. Got this guy who's doing some good training. All right, I'm ready to get this game away against HSV. You can see they're 6th on the table in the league, and we're headed to their place. So this will be a tough one. Ooh, we got a lot of mail here. We're going to get some selection advice. We'll deal with that in a minute. They are favored. We're on the road here in a tough game. If we could get anything out of this game, it would be huge. See here, we're making a push for the most wins in a season, so that's exciting. Most shutouts in a season, so that's why we're getting so much mail. And I did just ask for new coaches. We got a couple of new coaches coming in. I know that goalkeeping coach is supposed to be our shot stopper. All right. That was the goalkeeping coach we already had. Oh, of course. We've got to wait a day after we accept for him to actually show up. All right, we'll send him on the language intensive courses. That's fine. We've got plenty of money. We've got like a $13 million a year wage bill, allowance, whatever. They're both the same. My allowance is basically at the max right now. All right, I want to get this other goalkeeping coach set up. He should be doing the shot stopping, not this. We can leave you off of that, and you just do the handling. And then the other coach that I just brought in, we will let the AI sort that. Sometimes there's a lot of time in between these matches, a lot of other things you got to deal with as you go, even if you're doing it quick. And you can see here already, Darmstadt played another game. They were at home against Bochum, and they won. They won big, and they jump right to the top. So they've already played the extra game. Cologn's already played the extra game too. When did they play? I missed it. Cologn's played 31 games, and they're still behind me. They must have lost. So I must have been running my yap and missed Cologne lose. So, already a little bit of movement here in this chase. Both of them only have 3 games left now. Although it's a shame that... Oh, we'll see. Oh, our first relegation of the year. I have Erzbiersch. They're headed down to the 3rd tier. Sucks to be them. They were awful all year. I think we actually beat them like 3-0 in an away game. All right, so here we go. We got HSV and St. Pauli, who's been kind of a nemesis for me. They still haven't played yet. All right, so we'll go balanced. I got a really good assistant coach to handle most of these tactical things. So I just take his recommendations basically blindly at this point. All right, so in this position, we had a couple of guys that were suspended last game, Block being one of them, so he's going to come back in. Of course, Reichman's suspended for this one. Come on now. All right, there we go for that. We've got Serrano, who's normally our left back, having to cover the center here. Let's spread him back out since Hartel is not great. And we're going to bring in Getz, who was also suspended for the last match. He's a pretty good central defender when he's not playing defensively in the middle. Hands like Fladung. We're going to want to get Fladung up into the team. We'll put him here for now while I think about this. He's a really good in this Mazzala role that I like to run. But I'm thinking I would rather have Deruve on the pitch. Let's see. Yeah, he's pretty solid at this advanced playmaker. And if anybody has any tips whatsoever on tactics, I'm all ears, I promise. Let's see. Cochran is going to move up here. Oh, no. I wanted to replace Hartel. I can replace him right there. Let's see. Parker's in. I got so many guys injured. Let's bring Hanslick back up. Hanslick's another one of these guys. He scores a lot when he's on the pitch, but he's pretty ordinary here. He actually scored 5 goals in one match for me. So that was very interesting. That was a while ago now. All right, I think this is how we're rolling, folks. Let's get into this. Yes, we understand there's a few guys lacking match fitness. That's all right. We're going to get out here and see if we can steal a point. We just need, if I can get a draw out of this, I would be satisfied. And let me know about the volume on this too. I know that's always an issue when I play college basketball and whatnot. All right, so let's get it going. I'd love to get up a nice little lead, but being on the road against a pretty good team, I mean, they're favored, so that tells you everything you need to know. We're just fighting for a point, and they're already out of the gate with a shot, a little bit of XG to start it off. Gates, coming back from his suspension, already picks up a yellow. Had absolutely a miserable time with that lately. Oh, he's like, well, we're going into a highlight. We got our highlight here. If you all haven't watched this Football Manager before, I've got it on extended highlights, so it's really only going to show you. We had chances. We got the keeper on the ground. The defense was in the way. We sent it around and then right over the top of the net. So it's only going to show us basically highlights, and it's not like every second is as dramatic as that one just was. But generally, something's going to happen. There's going to be a chance. You never know how good the chance is going to be. You never know if it's going to be a goal or not, but there's going to be a chance if it shows you a highlight. Now, all right, we took him down in the penalty area. I was really worried that might have been a penalty. That's exactly how I lost that game. Well, I was telling you about the 1-0 match that I had going and then had 2 men sent off and lost a penalty kick. It happened exactly like that. Let's get a shout out, encourage the team, get the attitudes. Uh-oh, that was a dangerous area to get away from it. Oh, all right, get it away. Out foot throw. Oh, we're actually out XGing them right now. And this is usually how we play. We're out of possession a lot, but we create a lot of chances. No. Please don't. All right. They like to give them away right at the end of the half and then, of course, right at the end of the game. So let's see if we can just avoid that. Come on. Nice block, nice block, nice block. 3 in a row, and away. There we go. All right, avoided that. We made it to halftime. It's still a tie. Oh, we just had one killer chance and blew it. We've only had 3 shots, none of them on target. And that must have been when we got keep on the ground. All right. Usually anytime they're losing, I just tell them I'm not happy with it. Even on the road against a decent team, and it usually gets them a little bit motivated. So let's get out there. We're motivated. Let's get this second half going. See if we can get a move out of Daru. Angso. No. Tried to send one out for Lopez, a little bit too far. So you can see our defenders playing well. Lopez really not playing that well. Neither's Marlon Ritter. But I mean, Marlon Ritter, he's just not coming off the pitch. There's no way around that. When they're in this close, but it looks like he just sent it wide. Absolutely no chance. All right, boys, let's go. Oh, let's go. Ritter loves to drop these right on Oscar Block's head. Oh! Nico Lopez! Yeah, I think it bounced off somebody's head down to Lopez, and he sent it into the net. And Nico Lopez gives us a 1-0 lead. Let's see how this happened. Ritter. No, it was straight to Lopez. Straight to Lopez. Off his head. Bounced off the keeper's hands and fell in behind. We're winning the match as of now. Oh, I just now realized rolling the mouse wheel zooms in and out. Learning something new even in stream. Angso with an absolute terrible waste of a chance there. Bounced it right off somebody's shins out for a throw. All right, boys. Let's hold this. Oh! That could have got down to Gates. Oh, my word. All right, our defenders are good in the air. I felt good about that. But, of course, now they got, they had us overloaded, but we got the good block. That'll go for it. All right. Clear it. Get it. Dawusi. Oh, Dawusi especially loves to counter off of that. Couldn't get it in that situation, though. The highlight was over. So now we just got to hold him. Get it out. Fruchtel. I forgot to talk about my goalkeeper in the preview. Fruchtel, he mostly got his chance because I couldn't sign a veteran to a contract that the veteran liked. And Fruchtel's been the man ever since he came in. He's a young gun, 24 years old. Absolutely saving me over and over. Get it out. Thank you. Goal kick. Yes, sir. All right. Down to 20 minutes left. Daru's feeling it. He's not having a good game. Angso's starting to get into the tank there. Lopez, obviously, I don't know if you can say he's having a good game. He's had a horrid game, but he scored the goal, so he's got a decent rating out of it. All right, we're going to dig over. Oh, okay, so Daru is injured. Potential foot injury. He's hampered by it. So we're going to dig, again, a little bit deeper into our glut of midfielders. And we'll let Ritter be the playmaker. We'll let Fladung be the Mazzola. I wanted to get Parker on the field, but he's hurt. So we'll go with Lerna here for Angso, who's not having a great game. He's tired. See if we can maybe get another chance out of that. And then back here, I don't even know what to do. All of these defenders just picking up yellows like crazy. And, of course, that's my weakest position. My team captain was a central defender. He blew out his knee months ago. And now my best defender, Reichman, is suspended for this game. Getz and Block are both coming back from suspension. This is just chaos on the central defender position. I think here with 73 minutes, I like these two substitutions. We're going to go ahead and confirm that. And we'll save that last one in case we get some kind of injury or late game situation we need to deal with. And if we can hold on a little bit longer in this, I might change my formation around to be a little bit more defensive. We'll see. Oh God, this is a nightmare free kick. They always run. Whew, they usually run, get in behind, and drop a header right behind it. Good block. Nice tackle. Let's go, boys. 6 minutes. Lopez, of course, can't win the header, and here they come again. No! Thank you. All right. I'm ready to go defensive now. So, with this, what we want to do is get another defender back. Who can play in the center? Pfeiffer can play in the center. So, Dawusi comes off. Pfeiffer goes into the center. We'll let Block stay right in the middle of it, though. Pfeiffer can be off on the side. I don't like that he's nervous. Maybe we can give him a little pep talk here. Got faith in you. Go make a difference. Now he's motivated. Confirm the sub. He's like a big athletic dude. Hold on. Let me make sure these guys are playing in the right positions. Borgia, Ritter, Fladung, the wingback. Yeah, all good. So you can see we just dropped one of those midfielders back for another central defender. 5 extra minutes here. Running down the clock. No last minute equalizer. We're already past extra time. Blow the whistle. Final whistle. Blow it. Kick it to the other side. Be done. If we steal this game. On the road against the 6th team in the league, and we steal it. They outplayed us. They out-XG'd us. 19 shots, 7 on target. But we got the one that counted, and it was the set piece, Ritter, and that's why Ritter never comes off. Outstretched arms. Well done, guys. Nice victory for us. I cannot bring Ritter off the field because he does things like that. Dropped it right onto Lopez's head, and there we go. Now, St. Pauli still has a game to play, but as of right now, we're up 3 points with 3 games to go. Deruve will be fine. Set for a pay raise. Good for you, buddy. This guy wants Felix Getz. Good luck to you. Really don't see him being sold. Whew. All right. Every one of them's a nail biter like that. It seems like every match is 1-0 here. Oh, so Block was actually suspended because he picked up a red. It wasn't the 5 yellows. He had a yellow. He jumped up and got a handball on the free kick. I'm going back to 4 games ago, but now he gets another suspension. God bless. And Serrano is suspended. Like, they're killing me. It all is kicking in right when it hurts the absolute most. But we've gotten through it so far. Actually, both games that we've had suspensions so far, we've managed to somehow win. So let's just hope that that keeps up. Let's keep an eye out for this St. Pauli match. I would love to see them draw or lose or anything. Do want to keep an eye out. We're at that point of the season where a lot of guys are getting re-signed, so my wage bill just keeps on creeping up. We got about $200,000 a year worth of wiggle room right now. All right, so here they go. They're on the road against Heidenheim 1846. Hopefully they took care of that. So they win. That puts them 1 point behind us. We're 3 clear of Darmstadt and 4 clear of Köln right now. Köln was a top-tier team that actually got relegated. So this is their first year in the second division. They were crushing it early, and now a couple of people have caught up to them, and that's what's making this race so unbelievable. So 3 matches left. There's a little bit of separation, but so far, every time there's a little bit of separation, the very next match, it all just closes back in on itself. So let's see. Oh, Fruchtel with another shutout, jumped up here into Team of the Week. All right. That could be a interesting player, just because it looks like he's quite versatile. And this team's going down to the 3rd division. So I don't know, an offer here, it might be something to keep an eye on. Throw him on a short list for a while. So we had, I'm not even going to try. I don't know how to pronounce that one. So we're not going to try it. I don't want to, I just don't want to be offensive. Greuther Furth is the end of it, but this, Svig? I'm not sure. That's who we play next. Anyway. We don't want to offer a guy with 4.5 stars a contract. He's a pretty good athlete. Technically, I don't know what he's going to do. Okay, fair enough. Let's go. It's the only bad thing about streaming this part of the season is, like, we've had all the contract renewals and the coaches, just all this other stuff, all pops up right now. All right, so here's Kevin Kraus. That's the one I was talking about, team captain, or he at least was in the past. I'm not sure that he still is. He was very solid before the injury, then blew out his knee. That's why his pace is at 6. Hopefully he works his way through that. Oh, he's already thinking about retirement. He wants to be a head of youth development. Yeah, I don't know. His contract is about to expire, and he's on like $500,000 a year. So I don't know that he's going to be getting re-signed. I've got a couple of guys in the pipeline that I think are going to be great central defenders in the future. Got my eyes all over a 17-year-old that's coming up right now. I think this is his 2nd year with my club. All right, they're not as good as us. They could spring a surprise if we don't pay attention. Fair enough. Well, this guy's already suspended, so Serrano's not playing against this team anyway. Oh my God! Zwickau is one of the teams that's likely getting relegated. It's not guaranteed yet, but Darmstadt on the road drew with them. Now that's nice because I think that I also drew with them on the road. It actually might have been at home. It was super embarrassing, but that's really harmful for them and really, really good for us. Wow. All right, that's awesome. I just praised him last week. If you do it too often, sometimes they get a little bit pissy with you, so don't want to do that. Team selection advice, yeah. Well, I'll leave most of the technical stuff to, like, all the coaching things, like push this guy to whatever foot and all that. I'll leave that to the assistant coach. The team selection, I like to have control over that, so that's the way we're going to do that. I usually just let him recommend whatever he wants, and then when I get there, and I figure out what I want to do. None of these teams are relevant to what's going on right now. So we can blast right on past that one. And I guess Fortuna Dusseldorf, in theory, could have caught up to somebody, and then they went out and drew at home. So if they had a shot, it should be over at this point. All right, we're getting close now. Match number 2. Sean Parker is healthy now, so we can get him back up. All right, St. Pauli is at home against Werder. That's probably a win for them. This should be for us as well. I mean, the odds are in our favor, but you never know how it actually works out. And look at that. If other things go in our favor, this game is enough to get us promoted, actually. Now, it's unlikely, but let's keep our fingers crossed here. All right, so now Block has to come off again, but we do get Reichman back. Reichman's back, and he's eligible. Okay. Now, we could, theoretically, move Kevin Kraus. Yeah, we're going to move Kevin Kraus up for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, like I said, this dude's athletic. Well, athletic. He can jump and be tall. And that's real. I mean, he's got marking, tackling, positioning. That's fine. And then he can jump up and knock some of that stuff away. He kind of lacks strength and definitely lacks everything else. But he was better than, having to try to play somebody who wasn't a central defender at that position. But even Kevin Kraus at half strength, I would rather have him in there. Serrano is injured, but I think he's also suspended, and he is. So on the left, we need to go with Hartel. Boom. All right, Schwim injured. Schad could come back up into the lineup. He's going to do that in place of Alex Cochran, who, long story that nobody really needs to hear. Pfeiffer and Cochran out. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide if I want to bring Insar Axakal back in for Unkso. And I think that I do. Yeah, I think that I do. He's at least got this partnership back here with Hartel. Yeah, let's give this a go. Whew. All right. I feel like if this show all the experts, they've been right to back you. If it's there and you hit it, most people get happy. If they don't, go to individuals. Anybody who's still composed, just grab them and tell them you got faith in them. Now, everybody except for Daruv is ready to go. They're all motivated, ready for this match. Let's get it kicked off. All right, boys. You can win promotion today if everything goes right for us. Make it happen. Giving away a corner in the first 20. Oh, no, it's a goal kick. Sweet. Just watch that clock tick back. Oh, Ritter in a nice spot. Can he get it? Yes! Felix gets Ritter in a deadly spot with his free kicks right to Felix gets. 7 minutes in, we take the 1-0 lead. Yes, sir, Marlon Ritter. That's my boy. He bends passes and shots like that all the time. That's how we got out of the 3rd division. And right now, that's looking like how we have it. Oh, do it again. Do it again for the crowd, for the fans. He's just really special with these free kicks and corners. Lopez. Ooh, I don't know how I got that shot off. Right to the goalkeeper, though. All right, give him a little praise. Nice work so far, guys. Did that get off? Yeah. All right, where are we at? They're throwing in. All right, completely missed the tackle there. Yeah. No. Jesus. So that's the first goal we've given up in a while. We'll just drop it right in there behind us and right back to even. And I feel like that kind of stuff, we've been extremely defensive all year. I feel like our defense is just in tatters right now with all the suspensions and nonsense. Now, Newman's also going to drop it right on somebody's head on a set piece, but he's our throwing man. But man, he's got an arm. He's created plenty of goals with those throw-ins. I was hoping to see. Oh, actually called it Dawusu. Amang Dawusu. That's right, baby. That's why you can't take him off the field. He makes plays. Dawusu, he's just always there. Like there's nothing in his. There's no attribute of his that says he should be there. But look, he's making the run. Axelkar finds it. Boom. We're ahead again. Dawusu comes through when you need him. Newman another throw. Ooh. Lopez was close. Keeper got that. All right, guys. Keep it rocking. Don't let Barrow's the one that made the play last time. Don't let that happen again. I do think it was Dawusu that missed the tackle that allowed that last goal. So glad to see him make up for it. Woo! There we go, Calvera. Okay. Dawusu's always going to run with this. Take the corner. That's fine. Oh, sent it to a weird spot all the way across the field. And looked like Riekman tried for the top corner of the net there and couldn't quite pull it off. Look at that. Come on, Dawusu. Oh. Send it around. Yes. Yes. Bang, bang, Dawusu. Going for two. Oh, my word. 3-1 in the first half. Whew. Oh, man. I'd love to get into the half with this score. Don't let anything dumb happen right before the half. Please. Please. You couldn't get out on that ball? No. Get the feel early. 2 minutes of extra time. We're almost to 3, and that's when we give that. Come on. All right, we're still up. That's fine. We're out playing them. We're up. That's all you can really ask for, I suppose. I'm pleased. Not delighted, but I am pleased. All right. Second half. Same as the first. Make this play. Nope. Keeper was on that. Calvera bounces it off the guy's knees and gives up the counter. Come on. And oh my God, I thought I said red card for a second. All right, all right. Come on, you know Darusi, he's got that run down the right trait, and he does it just over and over. He usually makes something out of it. At least creates chances, even if they're not great chances. It's not any kind of magician with the passing. Daruth went for the bottom right corner there, and he was never going in, but the keeper was on it anyway. See, those are the types of headers we usually win, and these are the kinds of goals we don't give up. Because we've usually got defenders out there that know what they're doing. We've got great central defenders, and in this case, we're just all over the field. We're having to do patchwork with this defense, and they're not working right together. God bless. We haven't given up 3 goals. I don't know if we've done it all season. Like being up 3-1, the game should have been over. Fructal's just shut out people over and over. Not to mention we're at home. Get that out. Go for the hat trick. Oh! He went for it. It bounced off the post. It's going to end up as an own goal. They're not going to give him credit for the hat trick, but that was all Ayman Darusi. Just creating. Just creating. Watch the replay. Off the post and then right off the defender's foot. Barrow set up a lot of goals for their team, so I'm really glad that he gave our team one of his. Darusi's playing out of his mind in this match. My goodness. Alright, so we're closing in on time to maybe throw a couple of subs into the game. Nobody's playing terrible except for Fructal. But, you know, in my opinion, the defense really just let some stuff in there that shouldn't have been going on. Usually I like to put fresh legs up on the front, but these guys are both having great games. I don't know, Sasha Hartel probably. That's probably the most likely guy to come out. It was... Whew. Yeah. Let's do that. And let's just leave it. Everybody else is playing fair enough. Nobody's just dead beat yet. Let's see what they can do. The roof. Oh, he usually creates with that. Greuther tried to sneak one through. Now Darusi again. Oh my God, from long range. From long range, he tried. The dude is just oozing confidence today. He is... there's nobody in the world stopping him today. Come on, Darusi. Make a play. I mean, we know it's just bring it back to this side of the pitch. Send it to that dude. So Semeda's going to come up over the back to ball. I mean, an effort was made, I suppose. All right, now we got some guys that are getting super tired. Now we're going to get this throw in with the tactics and everything that we've got here. Let's at the very least bring in Tom Fladung. And, do we want to bring Kevin Krause back out? No. Not with 6 pace. Come on, Getz. End it. Corner kick. Okay. Okay. End it right here. Nope. Still not. Oh, Jesus. Please clear this away. Thank you. Take it, Lopez. Now go. Show me the pace. Show me the dribbling. This is why we brought you here, Inigo. No, not to do that. Not to give it right to the goalkeeper. You're supposed to get it right past the goalkeeper. Subtle but important difference. We're always willing to give you another try, though. No. Win the header. All right. All right. The hat trick! Don't lose him. He's gone off today. It's a magical day. He had 3 goals, but really he created the 4th one. He created the own goal as well. But he gets 3 that'll go down in the books. And Darusi trying to single-handedly carry us up to the 1st division in the Bundesliga. Let me give away this. Nice block. Come on. Where's the... Oh, the final whistle still ways off. Nice. So Ritter with the free kick from really, really dangerous territory. Gets it up. Oh! Marlon Ritter puts it away. Call it. Done. It's a really nice thing about this team. I've seen some teams in this game that can be really, really dependent on one person to score goals. Obviously, in this game, Darius has gone nuts. Ritter has had games with 2 goals. Lopez has scored goals. Oscar Brock with the headers out of set pieces is extremely dangerous. Sean Parker can score goals. And Lucas Roser, if I allow him in, can score goals. I know I'm leaving people out. Fladung, Schwem are both kind of dangerous with the long kicks. Neither of them score a ton, but enough to win some games. So really nice performance, guys. Very, very pleased. Outstretched arms. Great one. Now, it said before the match that one could guarantee us promotion. But there's still 2 matches to be played from all of these and 3 from this one. So I don't know what they're talking about, unless it's matches that are going to happen between today and our next match. Cologne still have a chance for 9 points. They could end up with 67. Darmstadt could end up with 66. Pauli could end up with 68. So everybody can still go ahead of us. We could still finish 4th as of right this second. So it's got to be matches in between now and when we play Osnabrück next. Ritter stellar, of course. Becker runs out of superlatives for Diawusi, much the same as Cards did. There are no superlatives left for the game that he just played. He was amazing. Full stop. All right, I always get in my team bonding, my community outreach, my match review. And I like to throw in something extra in here. Maybe just a... Yeah, that might be a little much. Maybe something a little bit more tactical. Yeah, a little bit easier. We don't want to wear them out going into these matches. Let's see what that does for us. Surely, I don't know. Really excited to see if there's other matches before our next one. They want us to switch around the coach. Yeah, that's fine. Deruve, up to $260 a year. still fine there. I don't know if I needed to advance for that to kick in. Yeah, we're fine there. All right, so Cologne and HSV. If Cologne loses this, they can only hit 64, and we're guaranteed at least a playoff. But they're at home against HSV, so... But they lost it! We're guaranteed the playoff, baby! Oh, my word, we're guaranteed a playoff. There's no way that Cologne can catch us now. The most points they can get is 64. So this has been an all-out just battle for the last 6 matches, give or take. We've all just haymaker after haymaker. I really thought this would come down to the absolute last spot. And I actually thought that it could come down to goals. A lot of these teams are very close on goals. But with that, we guarantee a playoff spot. We at least get third. We at least get a shot to play for promotion. Wow. And this is only like my 4th year, and I promise I'm not very good at this game. I've just had some amazing players. And I've gotten a lot of tips from YouTube, from Twitch, learned a lot from other people. Of course, Dawusi, Ritter, both on the team of the week. I always like to see my progression here. I don't know. This all just sort of goes back and forth. Yeah, I would agree that this man, your form's been integral in our title challenge. Keep it going. Thank you, sir. Deep breaths. 2 matches left. And we still got a home match against Ingolstadt, which are not a great team. So one match that I feel decent about, we decided we're okay. Oh, I don't know if I'm okay losing this one. He's got a handful of really good categories and then a lot of really bad ones. He's only 16 years old, though. I think he's worth a shot. Okay. Every now and then I've learned not to 1,000% trust those contract recommendations, because I absolutely got hosed and had one of my youth players stolen from me for flipping nothing by following the advice of that. So usually I'll follow it, but if I see something that jumps out at me as obviously incorrect or just questionable, I'll always jump in and make the change. Hoping for some more matches before this one. See if we can't just guarantee promotion. And Angso gets injured, of course. All right, tight calf for a couple of days. That's all right. We didn't actually have him in the starting 11 last match anyway. I feel like we can leave it like that. Just wear and tear got him. Sellout expect. Oh, it's because it's at Osnabrück. All right, we'll deal with that. We're favored on the road. All right, we're sitting at 20 wins. One more win in this season, and we set the record. And we're playing this bad team on the road, and then we've got Ingolstadt. I'm not sure, but they're equally not good, and that one's at home. Tell them they're not expected to win. Yeah, a win would actually guarantee us the title, because there's no way St. Pauli's catching us in goal difference. So, and they're the only one that can tie us. If we win, yeah. All right. Let's talk to the team about it. The assistant coach says to ease the expectations. I don't think so. We worked hard all year. Go out there and go out there and win the last game. Make yourself champions. All right, Ritter. That really had a negative effect. Give me a break. Go out there and win. Hold up a title. Sean Parker injured. We've had an absolute run of injuries here at the end of the year. Luckily, I had a lot of players I was having a lot of trouble choosing my depth, and this is just absolutely forcing me to make the only decision. It's 3 weeks in a row. This dude's killing it in training. Thank you, Felix. All right, got our youth guy. All right, we are 1 hour into my very first ever Football Manager stream. I'm feeling good about it. Glad, looks like we still got a handful of people in here, even though the majority of them were probably tricked into thinking I was playing basketball. Very disappointed. Think he's surplus. Unlikely. This is a dude for the future. What are you talking about? I think they're treating this like a first-team signing. He got a youngster contract. Whatever. All right. Oh! Wait. Darmstadt plays Poly today. Only one of them can win. So if Poly wins, then if Poly wins or if there's a draw, we're guaranteed promotion. The only way we're not guaranteed promotion is if Darmstadt wins and we lose. And I think we're guaranteed promotion, guys. Because if Poly wins, we're guaranteed promotion. Period. If Darmstadt wins and we lost, and then we lost again and Poly won, they would have to beat the goal difference. And they can't do it. I forgot these two teams were playing each other. This worked out perfectly. I think we're virtually guaranteed to go up. Now we're playing for a championship. Now we're playing for a championship. Y'all might get to watch a Bundesliga 2 championship match here. I think they play a championship. Do they play a championship match? No? No, I think it'd just be regular season. I don't know. I never know the rules of all of this sort of thing. All right. Block is no longer suspended. You're back in. Felix, you're back to the defensive midfield where you belong. Come on. Come along with me. Calavera, you are most definitely on the team. Ongso is injured. Where is my man Serrano? You're on the left. Hartel. Gonna replace Hanslick. There's Ladung, Pfeiffer, Cochran. All right, Schwem is gonna return to training in 6 days. Dun, dun, dun. Lopez, Oxicall, Diawusi, Ritter, and DeRuve. Do I want to play Fladung? No, I like this. We've got this is our standard defense. I like that setup. We do have Kevin Krause back and healthy. He can play in the center. Shad can play on either end. Hartel. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go out there and win the championship, folks. Come on now. Now we are on the road. keep it right here. Got faith in you boys. Everybody's motivated, inspired, motivated. We're ready to go on the road. In year 4, we went up from the third league from that playoff position because the third league set up the same as the second. So in the third league, we had to win the playoff to get promoted. Last year, I think we finished like 7th or 8th in the Bundesliga 2. And now this is only the 4th year. All right, come on, a little bit of encouragement. No. Oh, jeez. Wow. That was a lot. Okay, corner. Get it away. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Come on, let's keep the encouragement going. Let's go, guys. Why are they creating chances on us? They are terrible. We're doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. There we go. Had a good chance already at halftime. There was nothing happening in that first half. All right, so a lot of guys are nervous. Yeah, I'm far from pleased, actually. DeRuve, I don't know what you're demotivated about. You're the worst one of them. All right, so we're actually going to go. This is our attacking setup. This is what we did all through the 3rd division. So we're going to go back to it. We're going to bring in our man Lucas Roser. Felix Getz, can I keep you on the field somewhere? You're not going on the defensive right or in the center. Midfield, yeah, actually, you're going in for DeRuve. And you can play that Mazzala role. Okay. So Roser comes in basically for DeRuve. Oxcaldius, Ritter gets. Yep. Do it to it. Now, exactly that. I don't know why it is. For some reason, when you make these changes at the half, it always ends up screwing up. I very clearly had Getz back here. Confirm the change. Kick the ball out and fix that. Please fix that. All right. Everybody's in the right spot now. This is a this is a more attacking setup. We've moved our defensive midfielder. We just got rid of it. Oh, shit. No! This is one of the reasons you wouldn't play this attacking setup. But basically, we moved our defensive midfielder up for an extra striker. I was hoping that a more attacking setup would just fix our attitude in our head and get us into the damn game. But unfortunately, it just gave up an easy goal. But let's see. There's still 40 minutes left. So still plenty of chances. No. Thank you. They get those balls through and you just have no idea where they're going to end up. Come on, guys. Let's get up. This is time for the championship. Yes, Ritter. Bounced off the keeper's hands and the other defender cleared it out. That was so close to the equalizer. Oh my word, that was tremendously dangerous. The bomb to Roser? No. Pretty sure that the tactical change was inappropriate. And if it were still a 4-team chase, I would not have made the change. But the fact that a win essentially seals the championship is the reason that I did it. I figured go all out, right? And I was also hoping that maybe a change in mentality would change around the way that we were playing. Turns out we're just playing like garbage today, and nothing's really going to change that. I mean, look at that. You can't pull that out. You got to send that back to the corner. For this to happen, living on the edge out here, guys. Come on. All right, 15 minutes left. Now we need a goal just to equalize. Any of these guys tired? Axicall is a little bit tired. Let's bring on Lerna for Axicall. Lerna just makes things happen, same as Daiwusi. Let's give him a little pep talk here. Pressure's off, buddy. Didn't fix him. It's all right. Back to play. Come on. Oh! Alright, okay. St. Pauli's actually losing. Come on. Get the ball, get in possession, and go make a thing happen. There's no way we can play the entire second half in this 4-2-4 deal and not score a goal. Ritter, yes. Roser, no. And that's the reason that I'm over Lucas Roser. Nothing but absolutely nothing. That was the least dangerous try I've ever seen. He basically just rolled it to the keeper. Oh, yes. Off the post. Gantz pulls it back. Another corner coming. 5 minutes left to try to get this one equalized. Come on. Oh, St. Pauli tied it up. If that goes to a draw, I believe that is good for us. Although I'd really hate to win the championship or win anything when we lose and just count on other people. Come on. Do something. Demand more. Oh, Ritter. Ritter! Free kick from in post. He had a shot. All right. 30 seconds left. Make something happen here, guys. Don't lose to this crap team on the road. Of course they're going to lose to this crap team on the road. Come on, Newman. Off somebody's head. Not that way, Lucas. So we go from 6 goals in the last game to big fat nothing. We got outplayed. That was absolutely atrocious. But we got an achievement, National Hero. I haven't looked up yet. Looking up. I don't know what the National Hero... Oh, I guess they're National Heroing because, ladies and gentlemen, we have guaranteed ourselves a promotion. We have taken Kaiserslautern in 4 years from the 3rd division straight to the top. And next year, we will be back where Kaiserslautern belongs in the Bundesliga. But we do still have FC St. Pauli, only 2 points behind us, very much a threat to win the champion, because we couldn't even get a draw out of that match. Now, I do think, hold on. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're headed. I cannot believe, oh, and look at that. We whooped St. Pauli at home. I forgot about that game. 4-0. And we were actually predicted like mid-table. Yeah, if we lose to Ingolstadt in the last game, I might cry. But we were actually predicted to be like in the preseason. I went into the team meeting and said, "Hey guys, let's go for a top half finish." And they're like, "No way we can do that. We're terrible." Like, we were predicted to be below the top half. We shouldn't have been in the top 9 teams of the league. And here we are, guaranteed promotion. They just increased our budget by $6 million a year. I mean, that's a relatively tame transfer budget, but we could definitely increase it if needed by playing with the annual. Wow. But we did slam the team because we want to be the champions. We want hardware, sir. Zwickau fell. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, FC St. Pauli. Oh, they get a home game against the worst team in the league. So St. Pauli's going to win. Period. But we've got the goal difference on them. So all that we need is a draw. Unless they win by 11. All we need is a draw to be the champions. We're playing the 11th best team. So a very average team, and we got home field advantage. Let's go. Get hyped. We got a championship match here, ladies and gentlemen. For the championship of the Bundesliga 2. All right, that's all good. Staff members. Ooh. Get a couple of new physios. Okay. Let's go find some. And, you know, that's the interesting thing about Football Manager. Like, you bounce back and forth between watching the match and then, like, you've got to take care of this stuff in between because absolutely every bit of it is relevant. So, all these guys are perfect physios. No, I want you to be the main team physio guy. I'd like you for a few years and a little cheaper. Whew, 71. What about 62? Yep. And you, Flavio? Man, these are some great coaches. Woo! He wants some serious money. 190. We got the last guy for 60. No. This guy, where is he? Flavio. I mean, he's too good with adaptability, determination, all these other things. He could definitely do some other stuff. We're not spending $200,000 a year on him. That's just not going to happen. Let's take one of these guys who's at 19 and a free agent. Redzaj. Yeah, this will be much better. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe it was the other guy that was weird. Alright. Well, I'll pay a little bit more if you're that good. Okay. Cool. Headed into, and don't forget, we were on 20 wins trying to break a record, and we went out and lost. A win here would break the team record for wins in a season. And not only that, it would also win a title. So there's a lot riding on this game against Ingolstadt. All right, not as good as us, but they could spring a surprise. Same thing it said about the last team, as I recall. Yeah, he signed for 62. Like, oh, okay. Well, he doesn't have anything else but physio and adaptability, but I don't believe that anything else is relevant for a physio. So I don't know why those other guys had so much other stuff. I mean, they would have definitely been great at some other coaching roles. I don't think that it matters for a physio, but chat, if anybody knows and I'm incorrect, just let me know. Or anybody, like, I'm sure we'll get posted up to YouTube. If you guys know that I'm blatantly wrong about that, please leave me a comment. All right, a lot of mail here. Selection advice, good crowd. Oh yeah, the home game. Wait, we're not even selling out? We just got promoted and we're playing for a title and we can't sell out our stadium? Come on. Huge favorites. All right. Got a better response that time. Feeling good. Schwim is healthy. Gates is still our best performer there. Fritz Walter. Bringing it home. Who does Pauly play? I mean, all we need is a draw at home against a mid-table team, and we're the champions. Come on. We can do it, folks. And then, let's see. Pauly. Oh, right. They're playing at home against an absolutely awful team as well. So, balance to positive, defend more narrowly, get those instructions going. Team selection. I believe we're completely healthy, with the exception of Sean Parker. And, let's see, fitness test. Okay. So we're going Schwim there. Deruve is going to move up for Sarsanatis. Yep. Maybe for Fladung. Kraus, Lerna, Hertel, Calvarashad. The starters are correct. These are our boys. This is the team that did it all year long. This is the team that's going to bring it home. We're healthy. We're not suspended. Well, we're mostly healthy, theoretically. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. Give the stream their first look here at Axel Schwem, who is absolutely the future of this club. Yeah, just go out and play your natural game, guys. Individuals, Newman, Reichman, Diawusi, Lopez. I got faith in you boys. Let's go out there and win this. Let's go out there and bring home the hardware. Oh, God. Anderson always gives me fits, I can tell you that much. Diawusi, do something early. Do something early. Ref! Nothing? Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, come on. That can't be right. No. Come now, Ritter. Come now. Dalusi. Lopez. Yes. Go. Thank you. Just clearing it away from our area is perfectly fine with me. Ox call. Okay. Still fine. We're all good. We've got the better chances so far. Let's get the encouragement out there. I always like pausing it because sometimes you hit that button and then like it jumps into a highlight. Oh, Schwim got booked. Sometimes it jumps into a highlight and something dumb happens and you'd rather change your shout. So if I think of it, I try to pause it before I throw out those shouts. All right, so possession's relatively even. We're out chancing them by a lot. I would love to change and go back into that attacking formation, especially being at home. It's generally going to work out better. There we go. But I think we can beat him without it. Dalusi! Oh, give me the MVP of the entire everything. Oh, Axelkopf! Dalusi made the play, and Axelkopf comes down the sideline and drops it, bounces it straight off the back of the net. Insar Axelkopf. Yes, sir. But of course, it was our man, Ungmang Dalusi, whatever it is. Look, he just said, yep, here you go. That's a free goal. Let me just drop it. Let me run down, outrun the entire defense, and then just pass it to you in the one spot you absolutely cannot possibly even consider missing or screwing up or nothing. There's just no way around it. That's a guaranteed automatic goal. Dalusi did everything except for put it in the back of the net himself. St. Pauli up 2-0, so we definitely need the draw. They're obviously going to win. We knew that going in. We're up 1-0. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. We're not taking it overboard yet. Let's close it out. I'm almost happier that we did not close it out on the road. If you're going to win a championship, you got to go full on, what was it, 94 Bulls that played the Sonics and decided to go to Seattle and lose, so they come home and win in front of Chicago. I'm sure they didn't decide, but it's what it felt like if you were a kid watching Jordan back in the day. So I think that's what we did here. We went on the road. We said, you know what? Not today. We don't want to clinch today. Let's head to Walter Fritz. Let's go win it in front of the home crowd. I love, I've been watching Schwim for 2 or 3 years now. I'd love for him to drop one of these little beautiful passes that he likes to do for the stream so that you guys can see I'm not just making this up. The dude is magical. And there's St. Pauli up 3-0 on whatever that is that's getting relegated. Newman. About 25 minutes left. Newman again. Okay. No. Oh, take it away from them, please. Again, I understand that a draw still wins the title. I would like it to be on a win, though, please. Oh. Let's go, man. Let's go. Oh, Schwim. Well, there was a beautiful pass. The only problem was it was to the wrong team. But he comes over and wins the ball back at the midfield. All right. Nice ball through to Serrano. Serrano looking around. Oh! 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 There were chances. Chances were had. Austin trying to clean it out. Block to Reichman. We're definitely outplaying them. We're looking good. Axel Schwim coming off an injury. Needing a little bit of help to get Ritter. Put it away. You gotta put that away, sir. Sir, please. All right, let's get to Ruve in. who else do we need to get out there? For now, that's it. And we're going to try to calm him down again. I got faith in you, buddy. Thank you. Alright, they moved around the formation a little bit. Not anything crazy that I think I have to deal with. Axe calls, getting a little bit tired. Down to 5 minutes. As score a goal here, guys. Let's call it a day. Score a goal and let's call it a day. Put one through. Lopez. Come on. Do not let them tie this game up. Well, this guy's been the star of the stream so far. Then he gets a beautiful through ball to Lopez. Oh, my goodness. Lopez with the finish, but Daewusi, I don't think anybody could put on a better fourth-match performance. He's been magic. We've been up for an hour and a half, and Armand Daewusi has been magical. He's not a good passer, guy. Ladies and gentlemen, that might be like his first. Well, he's got 2 assists in this game. Oh, right. He also had the magical assist over to Oxford. So he was. Oh, and that's it. It's extra time. Blow the whistle. We're the champs. Serrano. One for. Oh! Your Bundesliga 2 champions in the 2024 season. Wow. And down the stretch, it was all Daewusi. Oh my goodness. These are the moments you'll remember when you hang up your boots. Kaiserslautern wins the league by 2 points. Headed to the first division. Won it on the last day, and that's a team record for wins. When I started up this stream, I was fully prepared to accept like being that 4th place team and not going up at all, or even being the playoff team that had to go and fight for it. Thought you guys might have to get an extra match in there. But we won the title, and yes, this was a pivotal match, and we decimated St. Pauli at home. So Darmstadt got the playoff spot. We brought glory to Kaiserslautern. Incredible feat of winning the Bundesliga 2. Board is delighted with the win. And watch, they'll sack me next year because I'll get blown out of the water in the top division. $21.5 million for winning first place. Board is delighted. My, oh my, ladies and gentlemen, we're the champs. You know, I must have streamed 50, 100 times before I won a single championship on Draft Day Sports College Basketball. Now, of course, in soccer, there's a lot of different championships, and this is only a second-tier league, so we'll be moving up. We're not going to win the first tier for a long while, but to win the championship in a 4-match showdown where any team could have won, any team could have completely missed out. Would we win 3 and lose 1? Or draw 1? And we can take a look here at my season in review. Aaron Schwamanga, calling the big AT. This is the guy that I'm hoping is going to be the striker of my future. Obviously, he's a young guy. He's got to get the rest of these mentals up. His composure really needs to grow. But he's got good pace, good acceleration, agility. He's tall enough. He's got some jumping reach. Hopefully his headers get better. He can't really pass, but he can finish. He makes good enough decisions. He's got some determination. So really, I'm hoping here that we've got a guy that can grow into the spot. But back to where was that season in review? Did I already just miss that? Maybe it'll come back in a minute. Wow, 68 points on the year. Club vision and expectations. All right. Sign players from the lower levels of the domestic game. Agree with that. Work within the fight bravely against relegation. They're not even saying avoid a relegation fight. They just want us to fight against relegation. I think that this is probably the way of the board saying you can't be fired next year, I hope. Because odds are we're probably going to be relegated next year. This is probably a one-year thing. But, for winning the second division, we got the 21 million. I think for losing, if you're the last place team in the top division, I think you get 34 million in prize money. So just for getting there at the end of next year, we're getting at least, 15 extra $1 million, just like hey, thanks for stopping by, right? So all they want us to do is try to avoid relegation, and just they're not even saying become a solid team. They're just saying continue to avoid relegation as best you can. Yeah, I'll take that. I think they're just giving me a free pass. And I'm sure there's veterans of the game out there that have probably been fired in this exact situation that can tell me, not how it works. All right, guys. Next season. A lot of people were hurt by that, by me admitting overall that we were going to need to bring in some players to avoid relegation. I don't know what I said that was more achievable. All I said was we're trying to avoid relegation. Both times. All right, no promises. Thanks, let's get out of here. All right, I don't know exactly what I was supposed to say other than, hey, I'm going to try to bring in some players so that we don't get relegated next year. And then everybody's like, oh, those expectations are ridiculous. We could never achieve that. What do you want me to say? We suck and we're definitely getting relegated no matter what I do? Come on now. Oh, headed to Salzburg. Yeah. We'll go to Salzburg for training camp. That's cool. All right, folks. Hey, first FM21 stream out of the box. I know, we're in a different country. I got no idea how to pronounce half of these names. I'm not any kind of FM genius. I don't know much about the game. I'm hoping to put this up to learn more about it, honestly. But also just to share some of the excitement of a 4-game race for a title, for promotion, all those sorts of things. It ended up being slightly anticlimactic just because it worked out so well in our favor. Because, we won 3 and lost the 1. So down those last 4 matches, I figured we needed to have at least, it turned out I guess we really only needed 6 points in the goal differential, but no, we needed 7 points with the goal differential. But we got 9, so I'll take that. We ended up winning the league. We're headed up next year. This is absolutely brilliant. I've never, in my entire FM playing history, I've never been in a country's first division. I usually play lower teams in England, I've played in Germany before, but this is the first time that I've really gotten through at least one entire season in Germany. Definitely the first time I've gotten through 4 entire seasons. I think this is the first time I've ever gotten through 4 entire seasons in one save in the history of me ever playing it. I think before that I might have gone 3 years once. But anyway, like, anticlimactic or not, we won a championship. I had an absolute blast with this. I hope that you guys had fun watching it. Hope, hit me up on Discord, hit me up on the YouTube, or wherever it is that you're watching the video, and let me know if you got hints, tips, things you'd like to see, any of that stuff, because this might have been the first FM video. It won't be the last. At some point, hopefully from the top division, I'll be coming and streaming at you again, and maybe we'll build the team into something serious and be playing in some of the European Championship leagues and what have you. But for the first time out of the gate, I think this was a successful one. Really appreciate you guys for stopping by, or whether you're watching live, whether you're watching later on Twitch, on YouTube, whatever you may be watching on. But this was great. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.